Hi everyone, Jack here. So I help people to love themselves and to find their purpose. So if you are new, welcoming, and if you are returning, welcome back. You know what I mean. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you are not, because a lot of people are watching but they are not subscribing. So don't hesitate to subscribe and let's dive into it. So today I want to talk about why your manifestation doesn't manifest, reality, and about the law of detachment. We have like two worlds basically. We have the 3D world, which is the material world, which is the world that we are currently living, the reality, like everything is 3D, so something that you can touch, that you can experience. And then you have the 5D world. This is the thing that where you want things, This is where you have your thought, this is where you have your wishes, your dreams, everything like that you have on your 3D. First of all, like go to the 5G, things that we want, that we dream, the wishes, etc. Because everything that you have in life, you manifested them. It doesn't matter like if it's your car, if it's your partner, if it's like your home, your apartment, your job, your dog, everything you manifested it. You wanted to have, let's say you wanted to have a car, what at one moment. Then you needed to manifested like to have your driver license, etc., and then to have the money, or maybe someone offers you a car. This is the way that everything starts. It starts with a thought, and then it starts with the belief that you can have it, and the fact that you want it, and then you will have the expression on the 3D world, basically. So then, let's say that on your 5G, than the quantum world. You want like a specific car. Let's say you want a Tesla. Then you want to find love, to have someone that you really love, and then to have like sum of money. I don't doesn't matter. Like if you want 10,000 or 1 million, doesn't matter. And then you want your dream house. These are the things that you really want. That it's on your mind. This is the thing that you really want to have in your 3D world. But then setting like the fact that you want to manifest things is not enough because it will work for small things. As I said, like you want a new job, you want a pet, you want something really specific, not expensive that it's like average, which is normal, to people. Then you will do it. But it will be harder for things that are more valuable in order to bring it to your life, because you will have to have belief that will help you to get there. You will need to have like prove that you are going into the right way, which is not easy to do that. So then let's say on your current world, so the world that we live today, first of all you are single. So you are single. So you are okay but not okay. Most of the time people who are single, they are not happy with where they are. Or, they will pretend that they are okay, but in reality they are not. So which can be hard, for you how to. Then let's say you will have an old card, like a card that I have a lot of problems that you need to fix every time, that you don't find it like beautiful, and you have maybe shame to ride with your car, your current car. And then let's say that you want to have money, but you have no savings. So which is also which means that you are running behind bills. You are behind your bills, and you overspend maybe things, or you can like go wherever you want. You can take trips, you can buy new things, because you just like make money and then use this money in order to survive basically. And then let's say that you don't have your home, so you are in an apartment where you just like it's not your own apartment, so you need to pay like every time like an owner in order to rest within your apartment. So this is your current reality, But then you want to have all these things. The thing is, it will be very hard for you to believe that you can even have these things. Why? Because your current reality is not where you want to be, So emotionally, what will happen is you will be sad about things that you don't have. You will be sad about the fact that you don't have someone with who you want to spend your life with. You will be sad that you always need to put extra money into your car in order to fix it. You will be sad that it will be a struggle because you have no savings in order to do that. And yeah, you will still have to pay everything, every month to someone where you can think that maybe you can have this money, you can own your own. So then each dollar or euro that you will spend will go back into your own, property, basically. So it's hard to desire some things when on reality you are struggling. And this is the hardest part in the law of attraction, is in order to attract things that you want, you need to condition your mind to say that you are totally okay with everything that you have right now. And this is the hardest part. Because if you don't do that, what will happen is you won't manifest any of them. And basically, it's the law of detachment. And the law of detachment is simply that you want something, but you don't need it in your life. Enfin, you are okay without it. You know what I mean? For example, in love, you find someone that you are really interested in, that you really are interested in, and you have faith, and you know that it will be working, but you want them. You have this neediness inside of you that I need this person. What will happen is you won't attract this person because you will be on the need like mentality, like a lack mentality. So it's not attractive for the other person, and it's not what God or the universe wants for you. And what will happen is the right way is you still want this person, but you need to condition your mind and to see that you are enough as you are. And then you can still go with this person, but you won't come with this need of having them. You will want them, which is totally different. You will want to spend your life with them. But then if they say yes or no, on both sides you will be okay. Because you will be enough as who you are right now. And this is the hardest part because it's not what we are conditioned to, you know what I mean? But if you can detach, maybe the person will say yes or no, but on either case, you will get your response and you will go through the right direction. But you still need to detach into things. Even myself, like when I want to manifest something, and I realized like at one point I needed to pull my energy back because the thing is when you take your energy like and you are too focused into something, you will mostly run away the person that you want instead of getting them closer because when you pull back your energy, you will attract things. It can be love, it can be car, it can be home. Everything will come at you, but you need to focus your energy back into yourself. And then if you need to chase something or someone, then go for it, you know what I mean? And then you will be okay at the end. But you need to detach yourself from whatever that you really want. This is the law of detachment. And once you do that, you will see that you will start to attract more things. You will have more synchronicities. For example, you will see like 11, 2, 3, 3. You will see some repeating numbers that make you understand that you are on the right way to manifest things that you really want, into your life, and that you are doing like the good work, because numbers does mean something, and you have some different things like. But one day I will do like a video about that because it's really important to understand numbers. Numbers have a meaning. You have a life path with your birth date. You can understand like what is the life path of you. For example, myself, I'm the life path number 5. It's all about change. Change, people who love to do things differently, who love to explore, who love to learn, who are good at teaching, obviously. People will turn to themselves, in order to get some advice because we are good at teaching people how to do things, and we have a really like powerful energy within us, which can be like a double-edged sword, because if you use it the right way, you can help people. But same thing, if you use it like the wrong way, people can take advantage of you, or you can harm people as well. You know, because it's really powerful, and to manifest things, etc. It's more easier because of the power. But and then like the downside, of the number 5, it will be like maybe we will be like too elusive. Maybe we will have like so many dreams that we can get lost, so you will need to get like your focus like into the right way. But yeah, basically like with your birth date, you can understand like what is your life path number. And me, it helped me a lot. Like I just learned that like 3 to 4 months ago. I have no idea, but it was really like who I am, you know what I mean? But yeah, you will see some repeating numbers about like your manifestation, then you will understand that you are on the right path. And depending on the number that you will see, you will understand what is the message, because the universe try every day, every time to talk to you. If you hear music, that means something. If you see like something, or even like you are watching a series and then they will talk about the food that you eat, which happened to me like some days ago. I was doing mafe, which is like a dish, from my country, and I do that like maybe once or twice a month. And I was doing that and I launched like a series, and the guy was saying like, "Oh yeah, they have done a mafe, something very incredible." I was like, "Wow." Sometimes like this is how the universe works, and there is no coincidences within the world. Like everything happened for a reason. And when you understand that, you will change your belief about how you see the world. I see really like the world differently some months. And I find like life is beautiful. Like for me, I know that I can have whatever I want. But again, like in order to have everything, you will have to learn to love yourself. And this is the main thing. Because when you love yourself, you will you see that you don't need anything so much. Because I have some wishes, within like my 5G world. But I don't make like my mind so important into things that I used to like on the past. I have like big goals. Mostly, like, the most important thing for me, out of everything, for example, it will be like to be with someone that loves themselves as well. This is a main thing, like because it's really life changing. Because when you are with someone that don't love you or pretend to love you, like I have been in the past, I've been through in the past. Like this is a headache. You will have like a shitty relationship, to be honest, and it won't be equal. And when it's not equal, you are giving this love and they are giving you that love or no love, but they pretend to be here, but when they are nowhere, you will suffer a lot. You will suffer a lot, and you don't want to lend your love to anyone. I mean, you don't want to lend your love to random people. You really have to be conscious. And I know for myself that if someone doesn't love themselves, like for me, it will be like I won't go into relationship into that because I know where it leads, and I know like the work that I had done within myself in order to get where I am today. And I know my value now. I won't like give myself into someone if they are not doing the work. Because for me, the most important thing, it would be like to have awareness and to know that in order to get there is a lot of work involved. And it's really important at the end because when you are loving yourself, you don't really need something. And when you are in love, what will happen is you will have imagine that you have a cup, your heart is a cup. What will happen is instead of having it empty because every time like you will give love to someone, then you will deplete your cup, bit by bit because you are giving here, giving there, etc. So then you will be empty. So then you will feel sad, within yourself. What will happen is when you have self-love, you will have your cup filled with love and you will even have an overflow. So which means that when you love yourself, you will give your overflow to someone else, and if same thing they love themselves, then they will have a cup that is overflowed. So then it will be equal and exchange, and no one will deplete themselves from their own love. You know what I mean? So this is a difference. Because if you are not loving yourself, what will happen is you will deplete everything and you will have an empty cup, and it will be just about like tension, etc. So yeah. So basically, like you just need to practice the law of detachment to want things, but to be okay if you don't have them. And this remind me like a sentence of, Chipens. It's about the music. It's called Change. I really love that. And he said one sentence, he said, so it remind me like about Chipen, about the music. It's called Change. And he said at one point, like, everybody needs what they want, but don't want what they need. And this is the thing. What you need is to have the right mindset, the right heart in order to think the right way instead of needing like things. Because in reality, you don't need anything. You just need to love yourself. This is the main thing. And then everything that you want will come into your reality sooner or later. But you will be okay because you will have like so much love within you that it will fill your own cup and it will fill your life. Because basically, in reality, you don't need to have so much to be happy. You just need to love yourself, and this is the main thing. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you feel you need to. And don't forget that I have a one-on-one call for free. If you want to exchange on anything, I will be happy to help. You can find the link to my bio. Until next time, thank you for watching and see you on the next one. Bye.